didn't have an intro. No.
Okay.
I'm not doing it again. I said 4K. 4K, yeah? But we're so close, man. What are you guys? Come on, man. Please. Please.
Please subscribe. Please. Please.
Hey, what's up, people? I'm back with another video. And I just want to say this video is going to be really similar to the one where I spoke about 5 reasons why your hair is not growing. But this is 5 things that you shouldn't do whilst you're growing your hair. Before I get into the video, I just want to say make sure you lot subscribe to my second channel. Once again, I'm very happy that we hit 200 over there. I appreciate you lot that have went to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so because I have been active over there for a bit, but I do a lot of other things over here that I don't usually do on here anymore, so yeah, it's worth checking out. Anyway, so you know, let me write these down before I forget and I just start stalling. Hello, are we focusing? Are we focusing? Let me see. Okay, we're good, we're good. And the first thing you shouldn't do is use too much heat. This is because heat damage is a big thing. It is very crucial, okay? Heat damage is the reason why I started over again, because if you saw from the start of my video, my most viewed video, you could see how damaged my hair was, and I just decided to start all over again because of that. And I just didn't like the hairstyle anyway, the fade that I had. But using too much heat isn't good because heat damage leads to breakage, and when you have breakage and all the split ends, it's not good, okay? It's not good because it means that your hair's not going to grow properly, and then your ends are just going to be bunched up and all of that. And I noticed I had split ends like before this video, but I just trimmed my hair a few hours ago, just a bit, but it looked like I cut so much off, bro. But it's gonna grow back, so I'm not really pressed about it. Just don't use too much heat, it's not good at all. Second thing you shouldn't do is wash it too much. Now, when I was growing my hair, when I restarted, I was washing it about every 2-3 days or so. I wasn't washing it every day. I understand that when your hair's small, you have to wash it more often, but if you just wash that too much and just damp your hair with soap and just soak it with soap, that's too much moisture in your head. So it's just gonna prevent any sort of hair growth because all that moisture is just being tucked inside of your hair, like it's being soaked up in your hair, so it's just blocking any growth from your scalp. I don't know if I'm talking facts or I don't know, but for me that's how I see it, because I don't know, I just think too much moisture isn't good, especially with type 4 hair, because our hair can get tangled and knotted very easily, and when you wet your hair, those things can happen very easily. Like you can see when you wet your hair, it gets smaller, it shrinks because all that moisture is just being contaminated in your hair. So I just don't think you should wash your hair that much. But that's why I say when your hair gets longer, wash it. Like the longer your hair grows, the less you wash it. And for me, with my type of hair length, I wash it every 2 weeks. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's the best option for me. The third thing you shouldn't do whilst growing your hair is taking out your protective hairstyles too quickly. There's a reason why people get braids and protective hairstyles, and it's not for fashion. I understand most people do it for fashion, but it shouldn't be for fashion, especially if you're growing your hair. I understand if there's a hairstyle you like, then do it, but they're called protective hairstyles for a reason, because your hair's being protected from everyday life, like all these things that could just damage your hair. Wait, hold on a minute. I thought the recording started. But yeah, when you leave your hair out, that's obviously not good, especially when it comes to sleeping. Like that's where the word protective comes in, because see the pillow I have, it's not those silky pillows, but either way, those silky pillows won't save you, because your hair can still get tangled whilst you're there sleeping, twisting and turning 24/7. So it's not good for you to just sleep with your hair out, because the combing out that you have to do once your hair gets tangled, boy, you don't want to go through that. I'm telling you, and this is from experience, okay? But this is why we get protective hairstyles. And this is why we wear do-rags, this is why we wear bonnets, so on and so forth. This is why they're things, so that your hair doesn't get messy. The fourth reason, I keep saying reason, the fourth thing you shouldn't do whilst growing your hair is being impatient. Stop being impatient. I understand you're eager to see some length, you're eager to see yourself have long hair, but being impatient is not going to help with it. I understand, like, when I was younger and I wanted to grow my hair at first, I was so eager, but at the end of the day, I had to just deal with being patient, because if you're impatient, you're just going to feel like, oh, my hair's not growing, oh, why is my hair growing so slow? That's not the case. Your hair is still growing. Your hair grows every day. You just don't see it. Only over a period of time you will be able to see that. And when it comes to growing your hair, you have to treat it as if it's something you're not focusing on, but you're focused on. In other words, that means you're still taking care of your hair, but you're not constantly thinking about your hair 24/7. Because for me, even though I'm growing my undercut, I didn't even realize how long it got, because I've had it in these canes for like how long, and only after a week or so I've realized the changes within the growth. So that's another reason why I say as soon as your hair gets long enough, just braid it, because you won't be constantly thinking about it. So anyway, about that brings me on to my next point. Actually, that flowed perfectly. The fifth thing you shouldn't do whilst growing your hair is itching the front of your head, like your hairline bit. So obviously when you get canos, especially, or any type of braids but canos, you notice that this bit is being pulled, the front of your hair is being pulled, right? But after a week or so, it will start to feel itchy. But what you shouldn't do is constantly go like this, like constantly itching your hair. That's a big no. You shouldn't do that. If you're going to do any sort of itching, just go like this, or just tap your hair like all those people do. But a lot of people will be like, oh, why is their head recede? Why did his hair recede? This one. Listen, that's the reason why. When you itch your hairline, your hair's obviously going to fall out, and like you won't notice it. Like, you know how you comb your hair and little bits of hair can come out? It's the same with itching your hair as well. Like, you never know, but sometimes your hair can fall out, and that's not good, because it just means your hair's going to be dry and brittle, and that part of your hair, like here, that's like the weakest section of your hair, so it's not good for you to itch that. And that's why so much people have their hair recede, like their hairline recede, or their hairline just goes back, or it just slowly fades away and disappears, because they keep itching their head, and that's not good. And a lot of people think that getting a front taper, I think that's what they call it, front taper, is good. I don't think that's good, bro. I don't like how the front taper looks. Like, personally, I just think it's not something that is really appealing. Like, let me show you. Front taper. Shout out to this guy, yeah, but look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, come on, guys. I'm not going to get a front taper just because it will prevent me. Like, your hairline can still go back even from getting a front taper, so don't listen to what people say. If people are telling you to go get a front taper, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, you know? Because all these years, people have been telling me, get a front taper, get a front taper. I've been getting braids, I've been getting canes, all these different type of hairstyles, and my hairline has not gone back. My hairline is still decent. My dad, for example, he has long hair. He's been getting braids all this time. His hairline's not going back all the time, you know? I think the other reason to this contributes with like shape ups and haircuts as well, because obviously when you're getting a shape up, your hair's getting pushed back as well. And that's why I don't really get much shape ups now that I'm growing this back, because I've only gotten, you know what? Since this year started, I've only gotten one sort of haircut, and that was just a shape up. And I don't think I'm getting another one anytime soon, because why do I need to if this is going to go back? So, yeah, I just thought I'd just say my opinion on that. But, yeah, just don't itch the front of your hair overall, because it's not good. Even though it feels good, don't do it. Even any other parts of your hair, don't itch it, man. Just pat it or anything like that. We've come to the end of the video. Before I end this video, I do want to say, if you haven't watched the last video, check it out, or the last few videos, because I know a lot of you just watch the video that you just think it's for you, and then you just come in and leave. But it's okay, it's alright, it's alright. Anyway, I hope he gets a 4K very soon. Also, once again, check out the second channel because I'm doing my best to keep up on there, and I just don't know if I'm gonna, like I said in my last video, I was uploading so much and then it just stopped. Like, I stopped uploading for like a week. I don't think I'm gonna get back to that level anytime soon, especially because of the fact Easter's coming up and I need to just have my rest. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video, man. Share these videos, come on, man. If you want the Afro Sheen gang to go, we should all go as a collective. You guys need to share the videos, let people know how lit it is over here, bro. Okay, but anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.